What's up everybody, I'm Rassi and welcome to another Pokemon video. In this video I'll be rating all of the shiny versions of the starter Pokemon's final forms. So we'll be starting from Generation 1 Venusaur and go all the way to Generation 8 Inteleon. So there's two things I'll keep in mind while rating these Pokemon. The first one is how different the shiny version is compared to the original version of that Pokemon. And the second one is how good the colors of the shiny Pokemon actually are. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first Pokemon we have is obviously Generation 1 Venusaur. Now the coloration of the Venusaur is something it should have been on the original version, so I think this green color is actually better for the regular version and not for the shiny version. I mean, this could have been like red or black, but instead it looks somewhat too close to the original version. Now the flower of course is a nice golden color, but that alone doesn't make Venusaur and S tier shiny. I think it's pretty basic, to be honest. I think it's a B tier shiny. Yeah, I think Venusaur should have looked like something like this instead of the bluish green color it now is. But anyways, let's move forward. We have the Black Dragon and of course the shiny version of Charizard. It's one of the best shinies in the game. Let's be real. Shiny Charizard is an S tier for sure. And then we have Blastoise. Shiny Blastoise is okay. Now, is it an A tier or is it B tier? I think it's better than Venusaur, but is it good enough shiny to be on an A tier? I think it is. Yeah, I think Blastoise is an A tier. Colors change enough. The purple color looks nice on it, and the green shell and everything. Yeah, I think we can put it as an A tier. And then we have Generation 2 Meganium. Like, this just looks like an autumn version of Meganium. It's just a slightly yellowish green color compared to the original one. It's a D tier, it sucks. Typhlosion, I mean, come on. I think the reddish color makes it better than Meganium, but then again, it's just too close to its original colors. It could have been so much more better, and it just sucks. And then Feraligatr, this looks basically the same. Obviously, the difference here is that the red color of these things has changed to blue color, and the coloration of Feraligatr is somewhat more greenish, I think. But other than that, it's just too close to the original one and it's not exciting enough for it to be anywhere near S, A or B tier. So I think this one is the best one of Generation 2 starters, but not good enough to be up here. I think it's a C tier, yeah, I think it's a C tier. It's better than Typhlosion and Meganium. Now let's move forward to Generation 3. And we have Sceptile. Now, the shiny Sceptile looks like a water type Pokemon, and I don't think blue is a good color for shiny grass type Pokemon. Even though it's different from its original green color, blue color makes it look too much like a water type Pokemon. It's not as good as Feraligatr and it's a C tier. And then we move forward, we have Blaziken, and it's just a darker colored Blaziken. It's very bad, it sucks, there's like nothing different. It could have been so much more better, but it's not. It falls short to even Meganium, which is a lot. And then we have Swampert. Now, I think Swampert is a B tier as a shiny Pokemon. It's not as good as Venusaur, but it's better than these two. So it's definitely a B tier. And then we move to Generation 4. Now Torterra suffers from the same fate as Meganium does and Venusaur does. It's just a slightly yellowish green version of the original. And even though Torterra as a Pokemon design is top notch, I don't think the shiny version is cool enough for it to rank high. It's not good. I think it's C tier. And then we have Infernape, and it also sucks. I mean, all they did was change the red color to somewhat more pinkish red color, so it's basically the same. It's more changed than Blaziken, so we can put it in front of Blaziken, but it's just a bad shiny. I mean, the starter Pokemons, the shiny versions for starter Pokemons, you want them to be good. You really want them to pop out. It's the Pokemon you are most likely to be using as a shiny Pokemon. Moving on, we have Empoleon. It's just a slightly color difference to its original black color. I mean, it's a C tier. It's better than Torterra, but it's not good enough to be on the upper tiers. And then we have Generation 5. Again, the green color has slightly changed to more yellowish green, but that looks pretty nice on Serperior, to be honest. That blue thing on its collar and over there on the back all the way to its tail. Now it's definitely not the best one, but it's an okay one. I think it's a B tier, and it's better than Venusaur. Yeah, it's a solid B. And then we have Emboar. There's something about Blue Flame that I really like. Blue Flame is cool. Shiny Emboar is, I think it's a very cool looking Pokemon. I will put it as an S tier. The Emboar design itself isn't that great, but the shiny version of it is one of the coolest shinies in the whole game. And then we have Samurott. I think they did a good job on the Gen 5 shiny versions. It's not the best one, but it's okay, and I will put it right here behind Serperior on the B tier. It's okay, it's decent, and that's about it. And then we have shiny Chestnut from Generation 6. The shiny Chestnut looks like how Chestnut should have looked. That being said, this looks nice. As a shiny Pokemon, that's not a good look, because that's what you would expect the Chestnut to look like. So we will put Chestnut as a C tier. And then we have Delphox. Now Delphox used to be red, and its shiny version is this purple color. This one is a great shiny. I really like this one. Is it an S tier? I don't think it's S tier, to be honest. I think it's a solid A. It's an A+. Yeah, it's an A+. I will put it in front of Blastoise. And then we have Greninja. If you look at Froakies and Frogadier shiny version, those suck. And then suddenly when you evolve your shiny Frogadier to Greninja, it jumps from being a very bad shiny to being one of the best shinies in the whole game. So shiny Greninja is an S tier. Yeah, it's one of the best shinies in the whole game. Froakie and Frogadier suck, but Greninja is awesome. And then we have Generation 7 shiny starter Pokemons, starting with Decidueye. Now, I like shiny Decidueye. I think it's good, and we will put this one in the middle of Blastoise and Delphox on the A tier. And then we have Incineroar. This one is also one of the best shinies in the whole game, definitely. I really like that they changed the black color to white color, even though it's a kind of small change. But it's enough, and it's large enough change for it to be significantly different looking than its original version, that we can safely put Incineroar on the S tier, right in the middle of Black Charizard and Black Greninja. And then we have the shiny version of Primarina. Now this one, I also like this one. They did very good job on the Gen 7 shiny versions of the starter Pokemon's final forms. I don't think it's as good as Decidueye, but we will still place it on the A tier, right in the middle of Blastoise and Decidueye. Yeah, it's a solid A tier. And then we have Generation 8 starters. Now Rillaboom, same thing as all the other grass starters. It's just slightly yellowish green color. It's nothing fancy. I think it deserves its spot in the D tier. And then we have Cinderace, and it also sucks. So yeah, Cinderace is a D tier. I don't like it. And then we have the last Pokemon, shiny Inteleon, and this one is actually, in my opinion, a good looking shiny version. And we will put it right here on A tier between Blastoise and Primarina. I think it's a good shiny. And that's that. That's my tier list for the shiny starter Pokemon final forms. So on the S tier we have Greninja, Incineroar, Charizard and Emboar. And it's funny that all of these are fire type Pokemon, so that's actually pretty interesting. On the A tier we have Delphox, Decidueye, Primarina, Inteleon and Blastoise. On B tier, Serperior, Samurott, Venusaur and Swampert. And on C tier we have Chestnut, Empoleon, Torterra, Feraligatr and Sceptile. And D tier, our worst shinies, Rillaboom, Cinderace, Typhlosion, Meganium, Infernape and Blaziken is the worst one of them all. Do you agree with any of these ratings? Let me know in the comments. I also leave the link to this tier list in the description box down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.